Ever wanted to travel the world? All right, I'm currently in Chiang Mai and I'm with Greg Goodman. Greg, how long have you actually been in Chiang Mai for?
I've been here for 2 months. This is the third time I've been here. So a few years ago I was here for a few weeks. A few months ago I was here for a few weeks, and now I've officially been living here for 2 months.
And Chiang Mai, there is a big expat community, isn't there? You were mentioning before, digital nomads. There's retired people. Can you tell me a bit more about the expat community?
Well, as you said, a large part of it is the digital nomad community. People from all over the world who come here for a wonderful place to work, to have access to internet, which is really all you need nowadays to have a successful business. It's a wonderful community. I walk down the street, I go to my favorite coffee shop, I see 4 people I know, I sit down at a table, and we all have our laptops out and a coffee in front of us, and we're just sitting there working all afternoon.
And I suppose one of the big things is price, isn't it? And to live here, how cheaply can someone live in Chiang Mai, say monthly costs?
It depends what you're looking for. If you want a little studio apartment, you can probably get it for about $100 a month. That's including your utilities and everything. If you want to live extravagantly, you can, spend $1,000 a month. It all depends on what you want, but everything, relatively speaking, and especially as an American, compared to home, is incredibly cheap, and that's one of the many reasons why my wife and I have settled down here, is to take advantage of the chance to do what we want to do, explore our passions in life, and not worry so much.
And can you tell me what that is? So you are traveling with your wife. You're both exploring your dreams, basically, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that is?
My dream is to find a way through travel photography, storytelling, and digital art, a way to show the world what the entire world looks like. It's a lot of people back home think it's a big, scary world out there, and through a couple of years of travel, I've decided it's really not so scary. It's really not so different than life is back home. It just looks different.
And you've been running a travel photography blog since 2004, so you got in nice and early, but it still is a hobby at the moment, isn't it? You're still building it up, you're still exploring a dream, and 2 months in.
Right, yes, it was a travel photography, just a static website. I put a blog in maybe 2008, but it's really been about a year and a half that I've really been growing it and trying to turn it into a virtual trip around the world through photography, again, through stories, through video, and just trying to show that we live in a wonderful place, and everywhere you go in this world is wonderful.
And you've only been here for 2 months, but you've already found that there is quite a community, quite an expat community, a welcoming community. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, like the meetups?
Yes, so there's a few Facebook groups, and we're all digital nomads, so everyone's on Facebook. So pretty much a couple days after I arrived, I saw a post from some other fellow travel blogger who was new in town and said, "Hey, I'm here. Anybody want to get together?" Next thing I knew, later that night, there was about 15 of us sitting around having burritos and cervezas at the Mexican restaurant, and we're all just getting to know each other. And these things happen all the time, and as it gets closer to the high season, we're going to have more and more folks coming in, staying for a few months, staying for a few years, staying for a few hours, and everybody who comes in just wants to get together with the people that we follow on Twitter.
And Greg, your website, can you tell me what your website is?
It's adventuresofagoodman.com.
Greg, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
It's been really great catching up in this beautiful location.
Yep.
Cheers.